Welcome back to another podcast of the Ball Pod Football Show, where we talk about football and football and football and more football. And my name is Kelvin.
My name is Danzuki.
And my name is Emmanuel.
We are in week 25 and Arsenal are edging closer to win the Premier League title. Let's talk about this weekend's fixtures because not all teams are playing and time for Arsenal to play their game in hand and many more games to come.
Everton versus Aston Villa. For me, I think Everton would try to get a point, though it would be hard. So I think here is a scenario where I think a draw of 1-1 could work. Mm-hmm. What do you think?
Also thinking the same because you see both teams can score. Both teams have this new energy because of the new managers coming in. Sean Dyche for Everton and Unai Emery for Aston Villa. So I'm foreseeing a tough game. Both teams both are struggling down in the table. Mm-hmm. So either 2-2 or a 1-1 draw. Yeah.
I think Sean Dyche is a very underrated manager. Sean Dyche does everything you need from a manager, from rallying up his players to creating a very nasty low and mid block to having outlets and scoring from set pieces and making a team tough to beat and really good on the counters and on set pieces. So I think this will be another one where Everton will I don't expect them to pass the ball that much. I don't expect them to dominate the game, but I expect them to continue creating a low block which will be difficult for Aston Villa to open, and then they will find a goal from somewhere. I'm predicting a 1-0 win, Tarkowski header yet again. Yeah, I think Everton have done good for themselves and they will get a win. I think we can go to another fixture. I think we can go to... Yeah, let's talk about the relegation fixture. Leeds will be playing Southampton. This, I think it's a relegation fixture. Southampton are coachless. Leeds are struggling.
Apparently, the coach was appointed.
Yeah, for Southampton.
Like he was given till the end of the season.
Oh, the assistant, the one who was caretaker. Okay. So interesting. So Jesse March is still jobless. Mm-hmm. Leeds, Southampton, Leeds at home. I don't know. I'm torn between this one because Aston Villa, Southampton have very good. Let me say they have young players, not very experienced, but very good young players. But then Leeds are all over, pressing and do a lot. I don't know. I am very confused about this one, but let me give it a draw, a 0-0 draw.
I think I'm seeing Southampton getting a win due to their recent style of play. I mean, they were able to contain Chelsea and deny them a goal with the quality that Chelsea has. So I think with what pros there, anything can happen. I think a 1-0 win for Southampton.
Yeah, for me, I would say it's a Leeds win. And I think you guys, you should look at the statistics. Leeds have not... lost to Southampton in like 14 games or something like that. Okay. So I don't know whether that. So I think for the statistics, it's usually so hard to say that this is one thing to overlook. I just think Leeds would get the better of Southampton, regardless of whatever happened over the last weekend, because I think Chelsea have been. Like literally anyone can beat Chelsea at the moment. So yeah. So the next fixture, the Leicester Arsenal, but that one I think we need to finish it. Let's talk about the Nottingham Forest fixture.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we can talk about it very shortly. Yeah.
Yeah, but I just think here is where the West Ham get a point. Yeah.
A draw. I'll predict a draw. Because also Nottingham Forest can put up a fight. We saw it at the previous game. But that game, I think, but that game, I think we missed a lot of chances as well. So for this, I'm going for a draw, either 0-0 or a 1-1 draw.
I think Nottingham Forest are doing really well. They are somehow finding a way not to be relegated. I predicted they might be relegated, but they just seem to always get points from somewhere. This, I think, since 2023 started, they are among the top 3, 4, 5 teams with the most points. They are just finding ways to win or get points. West Ham, on the other hand, seem to continue their struggles. I don't know if we need to ask, is it time for David Moyes to be sacked? Because West Ham are not where they're supposed to be, considering the talent they have and where they were last season. But the manager has done enough from last season to warrant a few more games, maybe. But I think the question needs to be asked, is David Moyes still the right man for the job? Because the quality they have, they should not be there. They should be somewhere fighting in the top 10, top 15, top 13, let's say. So in this game, West Ham will be at home. Playing Nottingham. If they lose this one, I think tough questions need to be asked. I expect West Ham, they need to fight this game. They need to show they have the quality. They need to find goals from somewhere, because that's been their biggest issue. So yeah, I think West Ham will find a way to win. 2-1 win. It will be a very, very tough fixture for them, but I expect them to win. Let's talk about other relegation contenders. We have Bournemouth, who will be hosting Manchester City. I think the last time that you two played, you battered them 6-0 or something.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was the first. Everyone was battering.
At the beginning of the season. Liverpool also, I think Liverpool.
Yeah, I think it was something.
They got 9 goals.
So Bournemouth will be hosting Man City, but it's a different Bournemouth. Exactly, that's what I wanted to say. It's a different Bournemouth from the one they faced. And Manchester City are good. They find ways to win, but then they also find ways to lose points. They lost points to Nottingham Forest. They played well, dominated, but as we know in football, how many goals did you score? That is what counts. They had all their chances. Foden missed couple, and Haaland missed an open sitter, and that's how they got the draw. This game, I think it's all about, will they continue taking their chances? Because they expect them to dominate the match. This is Manchester City. They will pass the ball, dominate. But then will they be able to prevent Solanke from getting a goal, and will they be able to get enough goals themselves to do that? I think, first of all, let me mention, I think City needs to utilize Haaland a bit more. I think they are underutilizing Haaland. They are so used to passing the ball around themselves that they don't look for the first time ball to Haaland. Yet Haaland has the physicality, the technique to get to that ball and create something out of nothing. I think in order for City to create, they can use Haaland as another means of chance creation, not only passing the ball and creating the chances. I think they should consider giving Haaland first time balls. I think it can be a method of chance creation.
Or maybe they could donate it to Manchester United.
Yeah.
For that kind of football.
Yeah, because if he was there, Bruno would have been feeding him. But yeah, so this game, I expect it to be tough for Bournemouth, and but I think City will find goals because they have had 2 draws, and I don't think they will be able to afford any more. So I think a 2-0 win for though they are conceding chances, so I'll go a 2-1 win for City. Mr. City, what do you say?
Yeah, so I also thinking about the same prediction. I'm saying maybe a 2-1. Actually, there's a clip that has been making rounds from the UCL game. The same thing you've said. We are not giving Haaland those first-time balls where he's making a good run. Just put the ball somewhere along his path, and maybe he'll find. Yeah. So I think right now we are struggling maybe in the new style of play where we have a main man, and we have to see how to find him. Maybe the team, look at the people who are struggling most are like Bernardo, Gundogan, because this team for the past few years they've gotten used to playing as a unit. They build up slowly. So they're not used to this type of play where you have someone up front who you need to give those fast passes and maybe increase your chances of scoring. So I think that's what Man City is facing as a challenge, and it's tougher even when KDB is not there, because KDB sometimes he'll see those passes and he'll create those chances. So I'm giving it a 2-1 simply because we are struggling. We are not keeping clean sheets. We are conceding goals. So if you fancy a chance to win the title, then we should get a 2-1 win.
Yeah, for me, I think I'll take the 1 and add to 3-0. Yeah, simply because I just think it could end up to be a high scoring fixture. So yeah, I just think somehow somewhere along the lines, Bournemouth will crumble, and if they crumble, they would lose the morale. So it could turn out to be bad. Yeah, but we go to the next fixture, right? Liverpool Crystal Palace. So me, I would say I saw the way Ollis is playing, but again, Liverpool has a lot of issues. Maybe I don't know what you guys think, but losing from a point of 2-0 up, of course it's Real Madrid, but again the current
the perfect Champions League team.
but again the current form of Liverpool is very wanting. But to think that Liverpool would, you see, the issue with Liverpool right now is, at some point they would concede. Yeah, if they probably they are trying to get back to the scoring, which is a step ahead. But again, Van Dijk is back and they're still conceding. Yeah, and you'd wonder what is it. But I think they should be able to get this over the line with the current form of the front side, the Nunes, and probably do a 2-0. Yeah.
Okay, a 2-0 away at Palace. It's tough. But again, I think Liverpool are also getting their form back slowly. I think very slowly. Let's not judge them by the UCL game, because again, Real Madrid, like I was watching that game, it was fast. Like,
End to end.
yeah, you're running to this end.
Any other
Yeah,
team concede 5.
yeah. So I think Liverpool will get goals. Maybe a 2-1 win to Liverpool, or a 2-2 draw. Yeah.
Okay, Selhurst Park is a very tough place to go for anyone. Mancity know that pretty well. Arsenal do too. And Liverpool have been struggling of late. But why have they been struggling? I think they have had many injuries that have hampered their season, either to the front line, to Van Dijk, to their midfield. And I think based on the Everton game, they got a win in the weekend, and Newcastle they won. You can say it's counters, but they found a way to win. And then also talk about the Real Madrid game. In the Real Madrid game, or all those games, Liverpool looked like the Liverpool of old. They were pressing, they were running, they were doing everything. If it was any other team who were playing that UCL game, they conceded 5 there, because that game was fast and energetic. But then Real, just Real, can't understand. So for this game, I still expect Liverpool to run riot. I expect them to be energetic. I expect them to press, to try and suffocate the opponents. And Crystal Palace try to play out from the back sometimes, and I think if they try playing out from the back this game, they might actually get caught and concede a few goals from there. And Liverpool, their front line is firing, and Jota is also back, who can come in and make a difference. Fabinho is also back, can come in and make a difference. Their midfield, Fabinho, Henderson, they're all running, they're energetic. Alexander-Arnold is finding the passes to Nunes, and Nunes is now looking like the Nunes we thought he was when he came to the Premier League. Yeah, he's taking his chances. Salah is providing the assist, he's looking to create something of his own. Van Dijk is back. Alisson is in the best form of his career. I think based on all that, Liverpool have been a bit unlucky to be where they are, if I may say so. And I think this game, they will still look to continue to gain ground and push for that top 4. So no matter the place, I think Liverpool will find a way to win. And I think it's going to be a 2-0 win for them. Yeah, I think we can talk about Liverpool again, because it's still Liverpool. Then the other fixture, they will be playing Wolves. Wolves like playing out of the back. They have technique. They have been causing Liverpool problems, but Liverpool have beaten them it was FA, and then they also beat them in the league last time. So Liverpool
should win like a 1-0.
Yeah, I think they should win. Find a way to win. Maybe 1-2-0 win for Liverpool.
Yeah, but I have a feeling they'll drop a point in one of the fixtures.
Yeah. I think.
But there will be a Anfield, the Wolves game. So
yeah. So
we go to.
I think we go to
the Wolves, Liverpool.
Now we can talk about the Arsenal fixtures.
Talk about the Wolves, Liverpool.
Those Liverpool. I think I see Liverpool. They'll lose points at Selhurst Park, but they'll get the point at at Anfield. So that's my prediction. That maybe a draw versus Palace, then a win at Wolves.
Yeah, I think also. But I feel like they should win both. To be honest, they should get like a scrappy 1-0 win. But I also think that because of their form, I do not rule out the fact that they can drop a point. Yeah. So I think we'll just go to the next fixture, right?
Yeah, I think we can talk about the Arsenal one. Yeah, the other
Let's finish with Arsenal because you have
double game week, yeah.
and we have the North London.
The-
Is it no?
the London derby. So double game week for Arsenal. People are crying. Arsenal are crying too much. We have a game in hand. We are playing that game in hand. So calm down. It's time for us to take our 5-point lead, where it's 5 points and not 2 points with a game in hand. So yeah, this game, our first game will be going to Leicester, King Power Stadium. We have always found a way to win there. I don't remember the last time we lost at King Power. We always find a way to win there, whether we defend. I think the free kick, the Madison free kick last season, where Ramsdale pulled off at save of the season, probably. Yeah, we find a way to win at King Power Stadium. And I expect Arsenal to continue doing so. Arsenal are good, but they have been conceding some very stupid chances, and they have not been keeping clean sheets. I'll quote Rio Ferdinand. He said, for any title winning team, clean sheets are almost mandatory, because there are games where you might not be really good attacking wise, so you need the defense to be strong. And Arsenal at the moment are conceding very stupid chances that they actually give the ball away. The Aston Villa game, Zinchenko loses the ball in a very bad place. The second goal, White comes, instead of blocking the space, he comes to the man and we consider goal. And the whole midfield was not there, so the pressing is not there as we knew it to be. Maybe it might be fatigue, we don't know, because we played in the midweek. But yeah, this time we have a whole week to prepare for the Leicester game, and I expect Arsenal to come and dominate. I think it will be important for Arsenal to get the first goal in this game. If Arsenal don't get the first goal, it will continue to be tough for them. If they get the first goal, especially within the first 20 minutes, it will force Leicester to come out, and once Leicester come out, we'll find a way to score past them. Just like the Man United game, Leicester played very good in the first half, but I think that encouraged them, and when they came in the second half to continue that maneuver, Rashford and Bruno they killed them. So I think we need to do that. We cannot allow them to play. We need to get the first goal and then force them to do something against us. So I think Arsenal will win this game, and I expect us to get a clean sheet. I give us a 3-0 win.
Yeah. What about Everton?
Oh yeah. The second double game week is Arsenal versus Everton. Arsenal will be at home. It's time to make things right. People are saying Sean Dyche has found Arsenal's weak point. Sean Dyche gave the league the blueprint to beat Arsenal, but I don't think that's really the blueprint to beat Arsenal. I think teams have been trying that, but Jesus was there, so we were able to relieve some of the pressure. And yeah, I think Everton, when they try the same thing they'll do, Arteta will have found a solution for them, and we'll get goals. I think we will get goals in this game. One will be at Emirates, so they will try to fight, but the crowd will be behind us. And not easy fixture, but I expect us to win a 2-0. Expect us to put 2 clean sheets, so 2-0 win for Arsenal.
So that's 6 points.
6 points.
Honestly, I'm seeing Arsenal getting 4 points from both games. A draw at Leicester. I think Leicester have what it takes to challenge Arsenal. I think they'll try and cut those passes you guys trying to make and run at you. And I hope Kelechi will be more clinical this time and get this goal. So I'm giving it 1-1, 2-2 draw for that particular game versus Leicester. And I think at Emirates, you guys will win. You'll get maybe a 1-0 scrappy Saka goal. Yeah.
Saka goal, FPL.
Okay, this is the thing with my thoughts on this. I think Arsenal have just a way of beating Leicester and Everton. They're like
at home, at away.
They have a way, especially with Leicester. It seems like they are used to beating Leicester. That should not be an issue. But the thing is, if they do not score more than 2 goals, they are likely to drop a point. Or because Arsenal are likely to concede a goal. Yeah. So if they concede 1 goal, they're likely to draw. But if they score more than 1 goal, then they're likely to win. Yeah.
We actually keep clean sheets in both games. Arteta will put emphasis on that.
Yeah. Well, it's
or a minimum of 1 of both games, but we are getting a clean sheet. FPL.
Yeah. Okay. So for me, I would say the Leicester one they should get both of them actually over the line. Yeah, that is just simple. I think they have what it takes to do it. The converse is probably speculating that they will drop a point.
The Everton?
Yeah, I said both of them like 1-0 for Everton.
Get 6 or
No,
6.
actually for Everton it could be 2-0. Yeah, for Leicester it's like a 1-0 win. But I think again that 1-0 is shaky because if you guys concede, it's a draw. So
Yeah, so again, maybe the other big game of the weekend, Spurs versus Chelsea. I'm seeing Spurs getting a win.
I've just seen a notification here, and let me just mention. So, guys have received a notification. I think it's an interview Graham Potter has done or just did, and he has aimed a dig at Tuchel and has said that Chelsea had the worst preseason he has ever seen under Thomas Tuchel. So
that is true because we didn't win a thing over preseason.
yeah, but preseason is not about winning. It's about getting the players to fitness and learning the way you play. So I don't know if he's trying to divert the attention away from how bad his performances are or what, because almost all of the players he has right now were not in the preseason. They are all new players. The Maduekes, the Felix, the Sterling, the Enzos. Most of them were not even in preseason. So the Mudriks. I don't know. Yeah, so just wanted to mention that so that we can talk about Chelsea, Potter and Potterman. And also, yeah, Dan, continue.
Yeah, I'm saying I think Tottenham playing at home will be a tough fixture for Chelsea. Both teams have been challenging each other, and we've seen Chelsea concede or even get a draw when they have some of their best players. Like the previous game I watched, the two teams playing, I think Kante was there, James was there, and
Kante wasn't there.
Kante wasn't there?
Kante was.
No,
he got
me.
injured
Okay,
in that
he got injured in that game.
game.
Yeah, in that
got
game.
injured in that game.
Yeah, so I'm seeing 3-1 win for Tottenham.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, see,
You have a lot of things to say about your team. I think both teams are struggling, but now the question comes in: Tottenham are struggling defensively, not in scoring goals. Chelsea are solid defensively, but are struggling in scoring goals. So it's about who will be able to fix up where their issues are. And I think for Chelsea, especially in the Southampton game, we can try and say Chelsea lost and whatever, but that's a little bit too harsh on Chelsea. Chelsea played a good game. Southampton had, I think, 2 goal clearances at the post, and they scored from a wonderful free kick. So I think it's a little bit tough on Chelsea saying they are not that good. And also, I think Sterling might be their biggest goal threat, because in that game he came in and the game changed. I was watching that game, and before that you were doing good looking, but nothing really penetrative. Once Sterling came in, like I was just seeing spaces. Sterling was just seeing spaces he was running into, and he was creating things from nothing. So I think it was a bit tough. So who do I think will win? I think Chelsea will easily fix their issues and get goals, but then I think they will also concede a few more of their own. But I think Chelsea will find a way to get this over the line. I think the Potter has been struggling way too much. He can't lose this one. There is no he will lose this one. I can't see it. I see a Chelsea 2-1 win, because Hurricane and Son might find something, but Chelsea will find a way. Sterling will get them the goals they need.
Yeah. So me, what I would say is we have been waiting for the win, and we even thought that the Southampton, this is the one.
20th place Southampton.
Yeah, but then we lost. So I think Sterling will play a very crucial role. And you see, the problem with Chelsea has actually been the goal scoring, not the playing part. Yeah. But this is the thing. Chelsea have not lost to Spurs in the last 12 fixtures. Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, we have like I think there's something about Chelsea that no matter how bad they are playing, they need to beat Spurs. Yeah, and maybe that is something they have developed over the recent years with Tuchel and the previous manager. But well, we'll see what happens. For me, I think a draw is likely to happen, because one, I have been waiting for Chelsea to score enough goals to convince. Yeah, and the fact that they're not scoring enough goals, they're likely to score maybe a goal because Spurs is not good defensive. But again, you see, if you're not scoring enough goals, at some point Chelsea could concede a goal. Yeah, but I think chances are, for me, I would just say it's a draw because most of them are likely not to want to give away. Though Chelsea, to me, because of course I'm a Chelsea fan, I would fancy them to win, but I don't see them as I don't actually. The problem here is I don't see the pattern that leads to the goal. Yeah. Yeah, so for me, I just think probably a 1-1 draw. Yeah, I just think a 1-1 draw.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I think I had my say about this game. So again, we can look at the teams, but also I'm looking at the players. I think Son and Harry Kane are on top form at the moment. So I think those two can combine well and give Tottenham the win.
Okay. Let's wait and see. Conflicting results, but we have all three: a draw, a win for Tottenham, and a win for Chelsea. So, guys, tell us in the comments which match do you fancy will be the best match in this fixture, and what do you expect to do, and very interesting things to talk about. Yeah, tell us in the comments. Let's have the conversation in the comments. We'll put a link to the WhatsApp group. Join the group. Let's continue the conversation there. Let's continue enjoying and have fun, guys. So yeah, that's all for week 25. Till next time. Cheers.